My name is Mark, and I've been wearing pants for coming up on 5 years now. And I thought like, oh, I'd make a pants update video to kind of go into like what I found is like a clothing wearer now, just kind of the pros and cons of wearing pants. But yeah, so getting started. So I guess I'll show off the pair I'm wearing right now. So these are a pair of honestly scrub pants that I got for work. They're from Cherokee Workwear. They're really nice fabric. A lot of workwear pants, or a lot of scrubs, sorry, are really freakishly thin, right? Like I think the value of scrub is in its ability to keep, stuff or bodily fluids or like things like that nature off of you. Which and in general is one of the benefits that I like most about wearing pants, is their ability to like protect you from the environment, if you will. Yeah, so I've been wearing these for about, I've had them for about 6 months. A scrub dealership went bankrupt near me, and yeah, I'd been wanting to go to get some scrubs because I had a single pair. I got this little job, and I'm like, rolling down to it, but I only had the one outfit, and this uniform also had pants. These weren't just the first scrubs I'd ever had. But the pants in this uniform, I only had one pair. And so I intended to go to this place where I bought my first set of scrubs. But like every time I went, their hours were insane. Yeah, just really weird hours. So I thought like, well, I'll try to go. But it was always a Sunday. It was always the weekend. They always closed at like 1 on a Sunday. It's like 30 minutes away from me. So like I'd think like, oh, I should go get pants, now that I'm in this whole world of wearing pants now. Yeah, and like I'd leave or I'd get ready to leave and I'd be like, oh my God, they're going to close in an hour, which is just like stupid. It happened to me like 4 or 5 times. Well, one day I was in the area on a weekday. I had a break. And so I was just rolling around this day. I got some lunch. There's this, well, that's neither here nor there. But I was getting some food, I'm in the area, and I look, and lo and behold, they're open. So I'm like, I'm gonna get some scrub pants now. There was about nobody in there. It was great because they were closing. It was a closing sale. Tons of discounts, immense discounts. So I got this pair of pants for $17. It was wonderful for, some scrub pants. I got 1 shirt and 3 pants. It's been, I think, 5-year update now. So yeah, at that time, about 4.5 years. So I think I got 3 pants. I'd already been wearing 1 Cherokee Workwear scrub uniform. And then I thought like, oh, I'll get a second Cherokee scrub uniform. Yeah, really like them. They're good. I'm not going to model the other 2 for you. Cause or the other 3, including the pair that my first scrub pants. But these ones I like. The only downer is, because I'm like a little fatter than I want to be, but they fit well. They don't look too chunky, right? Like what I've found wearing pants, right? So I've had this pair of pants. They were these green. I don't know the brand, but the Target brand, if you will. I got them at Target 4 years ago. I've gotten married, and as a result, put on like 30, 40 pounds. I don't know if that's as a result of not being like trying to seduce my wife, more like in the steady state plateau of ease and joy and always having people over for dinner and then, oh, your diet goes to crap. I've gained some weight. I had these pants around when we got married. I bought them. It was a great deal. But what I found is, so they were like size 34? And now I'm like a solid size 38. The way pants work is for men, have a waist size and a leg size. And so this was a 34 waist size. And now I'm up to a 38 waist size. My legs haven't grown, thankfully. Yeah, I like being my height. But pants. So I grew fat in these pants. Pants stretch with you, I've found. And so if you grow fat slow enough, they still remain comfy. But what happens is this, and this is really fascinating, is the butt loses its shape on the pant. And so I've sadly had to say goodbye to these pants. I loved them so much. They were wonderful pants. They were really good. They were so comfy, but they just hung like a little like baggy. You know, when you look at like a 1920s soldier, like that cut of like, that is a baggy ass, was me. These don't have that, which is nice. Maybe it's because they're new and I haven't gotten too fat in them yet. The other ones are great. I found that, you know, my body type, it's best to have the drawstring higher on the hip. Low-rise stuff, it was in, you know, about 8 years ago. For the last like 5 years, there's been a lot more of a move toward a high waist. I appreciate that. Let me show you some of my favorite pants. These, I just got, the belt's still on them. I threw these bad boys on when I got home today. I was wearing these out. These are, I wouldn't call them my daily drivers, but they're just nice. They've got this pleat in them. Kind of a 70s aesthetic, if you think. Going also with this watch. I love these pants and this watch because it's like a whole 70s thing, like that font. Throw this on, a little like A-frame t-shirt, and I look like just a dude on a sunny day outside of his deli. It's a wonderful vibe. It's a great aesthetic. Some loafers. I'm just relaxed. It's wonderful, and it's its own thing. But yeah, these pants, I love them. They're really great. I got them for so cheap at the thrift store. I don't know if I still have the thrift store tag here, but man, really happy with them. They're just great. And look at this fabric. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but like, I like a pants with texture. Like, so many fabrics I think are just like, we don't really care about fabric these days, especially in like not modern, but contemporary styles where like they're really influenced by like activewear, where you've got like all these cool materials, but like the fiber themselves are like really freaking small. So like nothing has real texture. These pants have texture. I really like that. Yeah, so this is a pair I like. So this is actually a shirts. I also got it at a thrift store. See what I'm saying? Like not as much texture here. If you look at that, like look at the fiber. Like there's not much like differentiation. It feels very smooth, where I like the like real rusticated roughness. Yeah, so pants, jeans are one of the more, I guess, like classic varieties of pants. I got these for Halloween, actually. I'm not much of a denim man, but I thought, you know, my costume required it. I was going as Little Redneck Riding Hood, and it was wonderful. But, you know, I've been wearing these jeans, and it really fits with a certain vibe. A jeans, t-shirt, kind of a 1950s sailor vibe. It's great. Overall, my experience with pants, like these past 5 years, has just been nice. I've really grown to appreciate, like, different elements of the cut, how to style them. My legs aren't cold anymore. I get arrested in public a lot less. I'm able to go out during daytime, eat at places that aren't drive-thrus. I just have really appreciated it. Yeah, I think that's one of the some of the aspects that I like the best. Some of the cons, I think, are like, they're just kind of like facially obvious, right? Like you're not feeling like the air. You're not engaging with nature as much. I have to go out of my way now to like sun and to like interact with like the with kind of like the, you know, like tanning for the sake of like mental, spiritual health. Wearing pants kind of gets in the way of that sometimes. Swimming, it's a lot harder now. Bathing is harder. Last year I figured out a really fun tip that helps me go to the bathroom now with a lot less difficulty, a lot less mess. So I'm really appreciating that. I'm just really excited. Like this pants thing, I think it's more than a fad. I'm just super grateful to be a part of it. Yeah, you should, you know, consider wearing pants yourself. It's a really great thing. All right,